Okay, today, while I am gone, we are going to do COP. It has a verbal description, it has a table, and it has a graph and an equation. If you notice on the entire page, each row only has one thing filled out. So for the table, some of them are missing units. You are going to have to fill in your own units, come up with your own verbal description of what is that graph or table, and then write an equation. Okay, we are doing COP, so the equation for COP, if you open your journal, is, let me see if it'll come up. Okay, Y equals, what? Let me see if this works. Y equals KX. Okay, so we know that K is our COP. We also know that from the notes on the board that K is equal to rise over run. You should have written these in your journal. Okay? So if we're reading, we need to underline what's important since they gave us a verbal description. 3 cents per ounce. Okay? So then I'm going to fill in my table. So for ounces, you would put 1. Let me see if it lets me. For ounces, you would put 1. Cost, you would put 3. Yes, I know it says cents, but we're not going to do that. Otherwise, it will make it extremely hard to graph. So 1 ounce is 3. Okay, well, how many is 2? Well, if 1 was 3, 2 is 6. Then you need to fill in these 2. Now I'm going to graph it. Well, there's my X and there's my Y. My X is here. There's my Y. So for every ounce, which is X, it is 3. For 2, it is 6. You do need to graph these 2. When you are done, you will make a line straight through it, just how I did on your table. Then you will write an equation. Well, what I start with is Y equals KX. I have to put in K. So at the end, you're going to have K right there, and you're going to have X. Well, what is K? Based on the notes on my board, K is rise over run. You need to make a right angle with any of the points that you plot. Well, rise. What is rise? Well, rise is up and down, which is vertically. Well, let me count. 1, 2, 3. So my rise is 3. Well, run, you run horizontally. So what is my rise from this point to here? Well, it is 1. So if rise over run, well, my rise is 3 and my run is 1. So what is my rise? 3. So my equation would be Y equals 3X. That's how that would look. Now you're going to do the next 3 rows in a group, and you're going to solve them in a group. Some of them have no verbal descriptions. You will need to put verbal descriptions. For your second one, it's going to say something with units. The units are already there, hours and miles. You may put anything that you can think of that pertains to hours or miles. Just make a sentence. You must use the numbers in the table. For the third and fourth, there are none. So make up whatever you would like, something per something. It can be the cost of something, how long something is, how much food is, how much food you ate. It can be anything. That is going to be your work today, and you must complete the entire worksheet. And if it is not done, then it will be taken off as your grade.